Pickleball is exploding across the US, and if you're planning to build a court, you might think building a pickleball court is cheap because, well, it's got pickle in the name. The truth is, yes and no. In this video, I'll walk you through what really goes into the cost of building a pickleball court, and the not so obvious factors that can sneak up on your budget. Kind of like Gary at Open Play, who offers unsolicited tips every time you miss a dink. We'll also show you how to get a free personalized cost estimate and where to find grant funding that could cover part of your project. Because nobody wants to spend their court budget on surprise drainage problems instead of nets and paddle racks. Let's break down the standard construction costs for a pickleball court in the US. First, site prep. If your land is already level and accessible, great. If not, grading can eat up a chunk of your budget right away. You'll typically build on an asphalt or post-tension concrete base. Asphalt is more affordable up front, concrete is more durable, especially if your climate's moody. Then there's the surfacing, acrylic coatings, color finish, court striping, all the stuff that makes it playable and pretty. Add fencing, gates, net posts and equipment. And if it's a community space or park, lighting is highly recommended. For a single outdoor court, you're looking at 20 to 45K, depending on location, materials and features. Indoor courts, usually higher. Just don't budget based on what your cousin built in his backyard, unless he also filed permits and added fencing. Now for the stuff that doesn't show up on the headline price, but definitely shows up on the invoice. If you're building outside, don't forget drainage. No one wants a court that turns into a shallow lake every time it rains. You'll also need to factor in permits, engineering plans, and maybe even a site survey, all of which vary by location. Is your site hard to reach? You may need to bring in equipment the long way, and that means added cost. Going custom with court colors and logos looks great, but it's not cheap. And if your court's for public use, things like seating, shade structures, or nearby sidewalks may be required. Wondering what your project will cost? Let's take out the guesswork. Our free cost calculator gives you a custom estimate based on your location, court type, surfacing, and more, all pulled from real pickleball court projects across the country. Just answer a few quick questions and you'll get a clear pricing range for your planning process. It won't lowball you like Gary, who thinks courts still cost $12,000 because, well, that's what it was in 2004. Visit our website now to try it out. The link's in the description. Alright, let's shift from surprises to smart planning. Here's how to stretch your budget and get more court for your cash. If you've got the space, build more than one court. Multi-court builds lower the cost per court, especially when you share fencing or lighting. Modular surfacing can also be a great option. It's easy to install, low maintenance, and repair friendly. Don't forget partnerships. Team up with a school, rec center, or local park. Shared use agreements can open the door to shared funding too. Besides, nobody plays solo pickleball. Even your most competitive uncle needs someone to beat 11-3. Now let's talk funding, because even the best court plan needs a budget to match. We've built a free grants and funding database designed specifically for recreational and athletic projects like this. You can search by state, organization type, or project category to find programs that fit. Grants can cover construction, lighting, or even equipment. It's completely free to use and it could make a big difference for your project. You'll find the link right in the description. And no, you don't need to write a 20-page essay about why pickleball changed your life. Just fill in a few filters and start searching. Pickleball courts may be compact, but the planning process still deserves full court thinking. The better you plan, the fewer surprises, and the smoother your project from first quote to first serve. Use the cost calculator to get your project estimate, browse the grant database to explore funding opportunities, and if you have questions, drop them in the comments. We're here to help you build smarter, not just faster.